Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolutely momentous episode of The Walking Dead. I am so ready for this. Woo! Alright, we're going to jump right back into the action. This is episode 12. The buttons on my shirt are coming undone. That is not good. Alright. Gonna button up a little bit here. Flaming zombies! My god, this is giving me Terminus flashbacks. Oh, Daryl still got his Morning Star. How the hell did they get back into Hilltop? I thought the gates were... Well... I guess you can open the gates. I would not want to be on the front lines defending flaming zombies. Oh, there's the catapults. Huh. I knew those damn catapults would come into handy. Oh shit, that's a whisperer. Yeah, you still don't know which ones are and which ones aren't. Oh, that was one. You see, what would be the motive of the Whisperers? I just don't get it. Like, why would they, like... Well, not all of them, but, like, you know... Obviously, Alpha has her reasons, but...
You can't go back out there. You know what Alpha wants. I'll never walk with her.
Does she want you dead, or do... Kind of confused on that front. Probably fighting walkers. There she is. Oh, it was a human. Oh, did she just inadvertently kill someone? Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Okay, Judith. Okay. Let's get to a safe place.
Wow. Yeah, she was going ham on the walkers and thought that they... Wow, that's cruel. They've used this variation so many times of, like, Walker or Whisper, but this is something different. I have to imagine Hilltop is a lost cause at this point. Yeah, and sorry, Eugene, all of your radio stuff is gone. Is he really gonna run inside Barrington House to get his shit? Don't... That's the name of it, by the way, I looked it up. I was tired of not knowing the name. Come on, just make a wall of walkers so they can't get by. Alright, there we go. This is freaking wild, man. Holy crap. Oh, shit! Is that... That's Magna. Oh, I knew it. I knew my theory was correct. That they disguised themselves as the Whisperers and came into the Horde. Holy crap. Wow, so is Connie alive? That's the other question now. I did this. No, Carol. One last napalm bomb. Man, holy crap, I can't believe it. Freaking Connie is alive. Well, actually, you know, were they really gonna kill off... sorry, not Connie, Magna. Were they really gonna kill off Magna and Connie? So, we gotta hear, like, I bet you Magna's gonna talk to Yumiko and say, like, what happened to her. Or maybe the battle is gonna be too much and it's gonna be a later scene, I don't know. I hope we get some sort of answer to that, though. I knew it, though. I knew it all along. Oh, now we know why the Walking Dead logo is all burned. It's because of the fire at Hilltop. I'm...
Through the horde.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Not this again. Many guardians were sacrificed. Let's gather. Replenish.
I really need to show you all how to savor a victory.
It is not a victory. I do not have everything I want.
So what does she want?
Lydia, not your concern.
Have you ever seen her?
She's not amongst the dead. I will not stop until I bring her home. I am at your service, Frowny McTwo-Knives.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to herd walkers? Such a dick.
Frowny. So he said Jolly Green Giant in the first half, and now we get Frowny McTwo-Knives. That's funny. I was waiting for the other reference. So it is Lydia, because I was wondering, like, was it Lydia that she wanted? Oh, this must be so nerve-wracking, because you don't know if the mask works or not. He's like, fuck this shit. I bet you him mercy killing that guy, because that was against Alpha's wishes to turn them into walkers. That might be a clue. I'm telling you. I stand by my theory. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, this was from the previews. Okay, so we don't see how this happens. Because I mentioned this preview clip in my preview video. So we don't get to see how Luke gets hurt.
Enough of your bullshit!
I'm telling you, this is a ploy. There's something going on here. I was very good with this episode. I didn't look up any spoilers or anything. Not like I usually look up spoilers, but I was able to avoid the spoilers, is what I should clarify.
Stop. Sorry, kid. Your shit is done.
Oh, come on. I like how she was happy when she saw it too. Like, oh, come on, man.
It's okay. Bring the back to his head very gently and very slowly. And keep making shushing noises right into his ear over and over.
Yeah, I bet you they didn't want to attract walkers, so I bet you she knows exactly how they calm that baby down.
Let me try.
I mean, Alden, you used to be a savior. Nobody trusted you. Are we really going down this road of, like, who's gonna be more trustworthy? Like, come on. You were in your exact same position where you were an enemy turned ally. Alright, just swallow your pride and keep moving. Aw, baby! Do you see her eyebrow? She's like, huh?
What was her name? My sister. I never said.
Francis. Her name was Francis. He meant everything to her. She was everything to you, right? I
You would have actually killed Alpha? We don't know where they are. Are they going to... Are they going to Alexandria? We do know they get trapped in the car. Oh, there's the car. It's a van down by the river. Shit. What is she doing? Distracting them? What the hell? She's leading them away. Yep. Oh, damn, no. Oh, she took them all out. Whew. Oh! No! You can't be... Oh, shit! Oh, no! What the fuck? They killed her that quickly? Oh, wow, we got to see his face. Oh, no. I did not expect Gamma was going to die that quickly. What? Tut! You ripped my face.
It's you.
What?
Your voice sounded familiar,
What is that a reference to? He's somebody famous. He's like a very recognizable person. It's just one of the reasons he wears the mask. But let's not forget that, oh my god, she's a fucking walker now. Oh no, this is messed up. Oh my god. I was not expecting this. I was expecting something with Alpha. While she like turns self-conscious and just bites him. Why would you not... Okay, why would you not shoot the big menacing guy? What the fuck was that about? You have a clear shot. You could have taken him out and taken her out. Like, she's a walker. Like, like, I don't know. That scene was a weird sequence.
In the horde. Connie and I moved together. The sickos pushed forward. Between us. And her head just slipped out of mine.
So they got separated. They got separated. Alright, so she's still probably alive. They just got separated.
Just want to get there before dark. You know, she's been through a lot.
Damn.
That's what she wants from me. I can fix anything. Go through shit. To go through shit.
Oh, damn. Woo! Don't mess with Yumiko. Whoa. That's the power of lesbian love.
I didn't ask you to do that.
You think I should have just let her treat you like that? Well, I am so sorry if I'm just not going to sit here and take that.
Things don't always work out the way you want, Miko.
I never said they did.
I can't do this anymore.
So what the hell's going on with Negan and Lydia then? There's so many like disjointed stories going on right now. Like it's hard. There's not really like one thing happening right now. What the shit? What the? Stop trying to touch me. You're supposed to elbow. You're not supposed to shake hands, remember? It's a 2020 reference.
What it feels like to want something so bad. And to go after it with everything that you have.
Oh.
Piss off everyone. Like, literally everyone. Maybe get people killed.
She's talking to Eugene. Okay.
Still, you have nothing to show for it.
I do.
Yeah, they're both... I guess it's kind of a similarity. They're both going after, like, goals of epic proportions.
You see, there's a meeting. Extraordinarily momentous. Do or die, Brobdingnagian proportions. It's a big meeting. It's the biggest meeting of my life.
I may get a girlfriend.
It's coming up quick on the calendar.
On the ca-
Unfortunately, I can't share details.
If it's important, simple. Go.
Well, sure, but I also have all
Gene. Just go to her.
He has the location. Like, where's the hesitant? He's just thinking, like, if he doesn't have the radio to contact her, she'll think it's a bluff. Or it's, like, not for real.
I sincerely hope you get what it is that you want.
Yeah, I guess he just has to go and hope that she abides by the meeting that they set. That's all he can do. Which we know from some of the preview clips that he does. Oh shit! This was where... Really? This was where Lydia was captured in the exact spot? Ah! Show, you're doing it to me again. Alright, so that's the thing. We didn't see everyone escape. It's just it just jumped, you know? I used this sword to
Nick's been asking about the kids.
curl my hair.
Ezekiel has them. Is this a spot, right?
Yeah.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies? Where are my babies? Help me.
All spread out. Let's go.
They're in the... I'm telling you, they're in the fucking cellar.
You are all doing great.
Wow, it's like a daycare in here. Hey, it's Gracie. Wait, if they were upstairs, why didn't they... I'm confused. He definitely got bit. He literally looks like he's about to collapse. Yep, he got bit.
He's so strong. So brave.
Man.
Now, I need you to keep those kids safe from me.
We're losing a lot of characters this episode.
Go back up there. And don't come near me again, okay?
Damn. Holy shit. Man. Poor Earl. Couldn't someone have taken his arm off? Or were they weren't really in a hospital situation? Because if you get bit, like on the arm or leg, you can just amputate it, right? Oh, shit. It just... This episode feels weird just because, like, the battle was happening. Split between two episodes. I mean, I'll talk about this at the end, but it just feels disjointed a little bit, you know? He's alive underneath the cage.
Jerry. The kids. Earl's got the kids.
God, it's like a mystery of where everyone was. Oh, come on. This is... Oh, no. This is so inhumane. Oh, cringe, 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 cringe. Oh! Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, fucking cringe. Oof. I'm not usually squeamish, but... Oh, I felt that. I felt that. This is a rough episode for Judith. Kills her first person, and now she's got to fucking put this guy down. Don't get too close, because he's going to come back as a fucking walker. I don't care if he hit himself in the head. He's coming back. I knew it. I knew it. Like, why? Why get close? Why? Everyone's just running away. Screw it. Summer camp's over. Everything's canceled because of the coronavirus. We're running out of here. No, don't tell me she got fucking bit. Don't. If you tell me, I'm gonna throw my computer against the fucking wall. No way. No fucking way. No. Okay, I think she killed him. I think she killed him. Okay, I think she's okay. Oh my gosh. I was so afraid that she was possibly bitten. I almost lost my mind. Oh, shit. Come on, Negan. Oh my god.
It is beautiful. Beautiful.
All I see is a bag of bones and some gnarly ass teeth.
We'll see. Maybe soon. That will meet you there.
You know, I ain't exactly ready to meet my maker, if that's what you're saying.
proved yourself again by finding her. Like the young lion cub who must leave his bride. It is time to roll me up. Build a new bride.
You want me out there preaching your gospel?
I want you to become a lion.
Yeah, no.
You know, I may not be hip on the whole Greek alphabet, but beta is no alpha. And if we're gonna stick with the whole lion thing, then isn't it the young lioness who takes her mother's place?
What the fuck is gonna happen?
A long time ago, before meat lovers like him started showing up, I lost somebody who was close to me. Pancreatic cancer. If the disease wasn't eating her up from the inside, then the chemo was kicking the ever-loving shit out of her. And yet, I don't know, maybe the cancer just put things in perspective. She was never more beautiful. Didn't matter how frail she got, even when she lost her hair.
Grateful. Death. Set her free.
Huh.
The thing is, when she was gone, I didn't feel much anything anymore. Hell, I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel happy.
This is from the comics.
I didn't feel anything. I was just here. And that is my strength. Now, May, I am dead to this world, but you, see, you are pretending. You think that it makes you strong to say that emotions aren't real, that we are animals. That is bullshit. And you know it. And now you claim that you have to kill your own daughter, your own flesh and blood.
It is her destiny.
No.
That disease took your wife. Because that was what nature intended. She could not take you with her. But you live every day wishing she could. Lydia was made for this. To be free. With me.
Come on, Lydia, get out. She is getting out. Why do they keep zooming in on this walker? Hurry up. What the fuck? I thought this was platonic. No! What? What? He sets a trap! It was a different... Oh my god. Oh my god, it was a trap. The comic fucking scene. Oh my god. That was great cinematography there to trick the audience. Wow. I like how she just slowly turned around and knew that was it. Oh my god!
Long enough.
Yes! I knew it! My theory was right! Oh my god! Woo! Man. Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna say I wasn't feeling the first half of that episode, like, because you had like the battle sequence, right? And it was a continuation of episode 11's battle sequence, okay? And we had a little bit of action, but like it felt rushed because there were scenes. I feel like there were scenes that they could have left to a future episode, like let me see. That like all right, I can't even think right now. So the scene with I mean they were important scenes, but like I feel like Eugene running to the like why did they cut that scene when Eugene had to run back inside the building that was on fire, somehow retrieved like as many of his electronics as he could, and then he just had them in the woods. It's like there's in the comic book to reference Carl. Carl is still alive, and he actually is inside the house. It's on fire, and there's like there's wood planks falling down. Something fell on top of him, and it's a very narrowing sequence, and another character has to go in and save him, and they completely cut that scene out. I don't agree with Mary dying in this episode. Gamma. I don't agree with Gamma dying in this episode. I think that it should have just been the whole Alpha thing, which was it was its own thing at the end. I just don't like how I feel like it took away from the episode a little bit because that was the build-up. Like Negan, they established that very early on. The fact that Negan put somebody out of his misery. The fact that he captured Lydia. Like, you were like, what is that was the thing that was gripping you throughout this episode. And like Alpha said, I don't have everything that I want. And like it was just like what is going to go on, what is going to go on, what is going to go on. But then you have so you had the Connie and Yumiko scene, and then you had Mary with her baby, basically sacrificing herself to divert the walkers away, and then she gets killed. Jolly Green Giant gets his face ripped off, and that's another scene that's later on in the comics where somebody sees Beta's face, and he's like a famous person. Now, the popular theory, because I guess there's some crossover with Fear the Walking Dead, there's a popular theory that he's like a country singer because one of his songs was like playing in Fear the Walking Dead. Someone made like a connection somewhere. I'm going to have to go back and get specifics. But that was the main argument for the fact that he was... In the comics, he's like some sort of like NBA all-star player, like an all-pro. But because remember, the mask he's wearing is his friend. So that must have been maybe like his part of his band that he was in. And so that one whispers like, hey, like, I know who you are. I just, like, again, that's a cool scene. I feel like it could have been inserted somewhere else. I feel, because like, the main focus of this episode should have been more Carol stuff. Negan, Lydia, and Alpha. That should have been the main focus of this episode. And what I will give the episode credit for, because the Judith stuff was very good. I felt so bad. I almost had a heart attack when I thought that she had been bitten. I seriously thought that Earl's reanimated corpse had potentially, because she looked upset. And I know she was upset because she killed her first human when she didn't know it was the Whisper at the beginning of the episode. And she had to put down a friend of hers who turned right in front of her. So the very real, visceral, environment of this Walking Dead world is coming to light. So I really like the ending sequence, obviously, and I just feel like some other scenes could have been built around that, because it's almost like those scenes were and that's all I was thinking about, because it's like, Negan captured Lydia. What the hell is going on with that? It's like, oh, but then I gotta worry about, Mary dying. Like, that's a major character, Gamma, who potentially could have inserted herself into the communities, and now she's dead. And that's a big moment, and I just feel like it could have maybe been in a different episode. Because there's more time for that, because now the leader of the Whisperers is now dead. So you could have put that somewhere. You could have put that somewhere else, and I would have loved to have seen Gamma's reaction to Alpha being dead, but we will not see that now. It just, like, again, like, some points felt disjointed, because the episode opens with a battle sequence, and then it flashes to the end of the battle sequence, and Negan's putting a guy whose arm is blown off out of his misery, and I kind of knew right then and there, because Alpha's like, no, you got to do it in the heart, because they're supposed to turn. She wants them as part of the horde, because she's psychotic, and Negan, still having his humanity and loyalty to the communities, put the guy out of his misery. It's the best thing to do. I mean, there was really no saving that guy, with blood all over him, arm blown off, right in front of the Whisperers. No chance. So I just... Yeah, do you guys agree? Do you think that episode 11 should have been the full battle? Or do you think episode 12 should have been... Maybe episode 12 should have been the full battle, and then you tack on the Negan stuff. So that... I think that would have probably been the greatest way to do it. You have the ending part of episode 11, where you have the whole battle. Then you add on the part that we got this episode, where Judith kills the Whisperer. We see Connie comes back. Sorry, not Connie. Magna. I keep mixing them up. Magna comes back. You merge those together. Then you cut out the Gamma stuff. Maybe you add an extra scene of Eugene going inside to get his equipment, and you don't know if he's going to survive. Maybe Rosita goes to save his life because she doesn't want him to die, and it's like, Eugene, you're fighting for something bigger than yourself. Like, I feel like that would have been better. Obviously, I'm not trying to say that I do a better job as a scriptwriter for the show, blah, blah, blah. I mean, writing is a passion of mine. If you guys, I don't mention it much, but all my projects are private until I will one day hopefully unveil them. But just as somebody who storyboards so many different projects, for me over the years, I just feel like this could have been storyboarded a little bit. Like, the scene at the end, I will give credit. That was incredible. I loved the fake out when Lydia is just, because there's all the tension. She's like trying to get the rope off. She's really struggling, and then she's got to get the leg one off, and she's really struggling. Bursts open the door, and I thought she was in like a dream world. I mean, when she opened the door, the environment almost looked surreal. I was like, what the... It was such like a mind fuck. And then Alpha goes in, and then... So, here's another thing. Now, they kept it the same as the comics. So Negan is the one who kills Alpha in both the comics and the show. My original theory was that Carol would be in the barn. This is something that... Now, here's a question I want you guys to answer or just give your conjecture. And maybe we'll get information. It's probably not going to be in episode 13, because I think episode 13 is Michonne's, like, solo... like kind of like Rick's last episode. I'm going to assume that 13 is Michonne's solo, goodbye episode. If not, they're going to set something up for the finale or some departure in those terms. But that's an entirely different storyline that's going on. But my main conjecture for you guys, why did Carol not want to be the one to kill Alpha? Because this was personal. I mean, Alpha ruined her life, killed Henry, so many people that she cared about, tricked her in the cave. Like this was just something that has been eating her alive, to kill this woman. It was her arch nemesis. I mean, because Carol never had to deal with Negan. And finally, I've been saying this, we have not had a Carol and Negan scene ever. Do you guys realize that this was the first time Carol and Negan were in an episode together? I'm not sure if you guys realize that this was the first time Carol, Jeffrey D. Morgan, and Melissa McBride shared a screen together and were in the same episode. I was like, because you guys have to remember, she was at the Kingdom when Negan was still the leader of the Saviors. Most of his scenes were with Rick and Daryl were like the two main people. Carl, he never, and then he got to know people like Father Gabriel, but he never met Carol, because Carol didn't return to the fray until the season 7 finale. She was in the battle sequence driving the Saviors away from Alexandria, but there was never a conversation, even when Negan was in jail at the later, in season 9 and the first half of season 10. Now we know who it's obvious who let Negan out. It was Carol. Because if you remember, Negan was going to possibly be killed because he saved Lydia's life, and Carol was like, this guy might be useful, and I just love that ending scene. She's like, took you long enough, but why did she? I thought she was going to be in the barn when Alpha opened the door. So after Lydia got out and Alpha opened the barn, I thought that Carol would be in there. She opens the barn and then Carol's... That's what I thought. I thought that it was going to be Carol's kill. Do you guys think that? Do you think it should have been Carol's kill? Because they kept it like the comics. There's that classic comic shot where Negan is kind of rocking Alpha in his arms and watching her die. We don't get the scene from the comics where he literally beheads her and just starts slashing her neck like a watermelon. But it does happen because Negan rolls her severed head towards Carol. Man, I appreciate that they did more with Alpha. I will say that, the comics really ruined her character. Because in the comics they didn't bring her to her full potential. She was, you knew she was the leader, but we didn't get this. We didn't get the backstory. We didn't get the extended relationship with Negan, because she only has a few conversations with Negan, and it's only one issue later where Negan kills Alpha. But in the show, they hook up. They literally bang a few episodes back. Negan gets his own Whisperer mask, walks through the Horde, attacks the Hilltop with her, like undercover to like the 19th degree. And it's convincing. It's convincing. Like, I was almost afraid that Negan might not be on the right side. And so I was like, who is he? I don't know. Like, he's got his own whisper mask. Like, in the comics, he never had a whisper mask. That just wasn't in there. So, of all the, like, Kirkman had a lot of good character development. With some of his characters they're not done the same way in the comics as they are in the show. I always hated how he did Alpha in the comics because it was such a lost opportunity. And because now I feel like Alpha's arc is completed, obviously because she's dead, but I just think there was the point of no return, because I feel like Negan was almost testing her. I feel like in that, because it's like that was what she was gonna kill her own daughter. So that scene when she got into the fight a few episodes back with Daryl, that was like, and at the end of the episode, she was saying she was no longer weak. She was referencing the fact that she's let go of her love for her daughter and she's ready to kill her. And she was fully prepared to do it. I don't know if she would have given some lengthy speech or taunted Lydia had she actually been in that shack, but like, she was prepared to do it. And Negan's like, this is fucked. This is absolutely fucked what this woman is trying to do. It's just, it went beyond. Like, I mean, save for the fact of all the people she beheaded last season in the Pike sequence, and all the horrible things she's done. I mean, just the complete the complete psychopath that we have of this character. It just, for me, I was just like it made sense that this seemed like to be the end. Like, that was almost, she sealed her doom when she said she was going to kill her daughter. Because I just think that was like a sin too far. It's almost like the universe was allowing her to be evil. It's like, all right, you can behead innocent people at a fair. You can, kill, rape, ravage, just every type of sick horror. You can do it all. She's killed countless people, got all these people to follow her, and she cares for her daughter in this weird, twisted way. But I think that, like, making the decision to kill her, like, her own flesh, I just think that was a step too far. I feel like the universe was like, all right, you've run out of chances, and then Negan was there to, so. But see, that makes sense to me, because that's not how it happened in the comics. They were, in the comics, Alpha and Negan were just having a conversation. See, that was why I was so quiet when you guys were watching, because I was just like, because I kind of knew it was coming, because in the comics, Negan talks about his wife. He brings up the fact that she was dying of cancer, and that when she died, he felt dead to the world. So he could be the totalitarian dictator we saw in season 7 and 8 when he was Negan with the red scarf and the leather jacket. That Negan. We could see him be that Negan because he was dead to the world. He didn't have a problem bashing Glenn and Abraham's brains in because he was numb to the world and saving people and trying to create a system. He was trying to repair the brokenness that was inside of him. And, again, I always respected, he was just like an anti-Rick. I always respected, he was trying to do what Rick was doing, but just in a more extreme way. And so, he's by far, I mean, Jeffrey D. Morgan, I met him a few months ago at Walker Stalker, probably the last Walker Stalker they'll ever have. Such a nice guy. Negan's character in the comic obviously swears a lot more, has a lot of, the one-liners are better in the comics with Negan, but you can't you can't say all those things on AMC, which sucks. If it was on HBO, they would, you'd get full uncensored comic Negan, and it would be incredible. So what do I give this episode? Man, I don't know. What do I give this episode? I'm going to give it an 8.75. The only reason I'm not giving it an A, like if it was a 9, that'd be an A on the scale of grades. The reason is because, I just didn't like how disjointed the episode felt, especially because Greg Nicotero directed this, and whenever he directs an episode, A, shit's going to go down, and B, it's going to be a good episode. And this was a good episode. I felt like different directing decisions could have been made from episode 11 to 12. those 2 episodes, I feel like you could have mixed the scenes up, added some new scenes like Eugene trying to save the radio and running through the burn. Can you imagine Eugene running through the burning house? That would have been really epic. Like, I just feel like you had opportunities to experiment with that. And I just, like, I was always thinking about the Negan plot. It's like, all right, it's not that I don't care about Alden, Kelly, and Gamma with the baby. It's just that I feel like this scene could be inserted elsewhere. It's not that I don't care about, Judith's scene. That's the thing. Judith's scene with Earl, like, that was great. Like, that was great. But it's just like, I feel like the episode was playing tug of war. Like, we want you to feel this for this character. Like, Negan's gonna have his moment to shine, but then Judith, she's gonna have her moment to shine, and both of them are both my fists in the frame. Yes, both of them have their moments to shine. They do. They both do exemplary jobs in this episode. And I'm not taking anything away from the actors or the episode. It's just that I felt like they were at war with each other, and I just felt like it could have been saved for another episode, Now, the thing is, I'll write my notes here for a bit. No, I don't have fucking coronavirus before anyone goes rampant with speculation. The thing about this is that next week's episode seems separated from everything. It's Michonne on the naval boat with Virgil. And I will have a totally different set of predictions for that. But I just feel like if they didn't have the Judith, maybe this is the counter argument. If they didn't have the Judith scene and they didn't have the Gamma scene, maybe, and the Yumiko and Connie's, if I fuck the name up one more time, Magna. If they have the Yumiko and Magna scene, I feel like for that, it would have been too long of a wait. People would have been like, oh, we got to wait 2 weeks till episode 14 to get answers and to see the resolution and to, because think about it, the burning building, you wanted to know where everyone was after the war. See, maybe that's the problem. Because you had the battle sequence in the beginning of 12. There was an aftermath. It's like because then you had a time jump. It's like, well, what happened to everybody? Now it's like, now the director has the responsibility of keeping track of where everybody is. Everybody. Like they had to have screen time for where everybody was, and some people were separated from other people. And so I feel like it took away from the main plot of this episode, which was Negan capturing Lydia and the story behind that, Carol's role in it, and I feel like that should have been the main focus of the episode. There were just some random moments. Like Gamma's death just felt a little random. She killed all those walkers, and then all of a sudden she just gets stabbed. I'm like, what? Like it just like it. So that's my review. I liked it, but I feel like there could have been some different decisions made. There was too much crammed into this episode. Gamma's death, Judith's big character moment in not only killing someone, but having to put down her friend Earl, who turned into a walker. What am I thinking? Magna, I got the name right this time. Magna and Yumiko's reunion. Eugene being upset about the radio and hoping something goes on with that. It's just a lot of things going on, man. It's just a lot of things going on, and then you had the battle. You had the opening was more of the battle sequence, and I just feel like if you had that extra episode, if you had one, because make episode 11. They should have had that as the cliffhanger. Daryl takes the Morning Star, walks out, and then everyone's lined up, and the Whisperer horde's coming, and then he nods, and then cliffhanger. Episode 12, the big battle, Hilltop on fire, Eugene has to run back inside and get the thing, and then Negan's going after Lydia. Like, you could have had all of that happen. And then you could have saved the other scenes with Gamma and all the other stuff. Because then, think about it, Beta has a reason to be angry now because he's going to find out that Alpha's dead. So he probably could have taken it out on Gamma and just been like, run at her. That would have been like, whoa, like that would have been I just feel like that would have been a better plot. That Gamma dies after the fact. And you kind of like let your guard down because it's like, oh, Alpha's dead. There's no way someone else like Major can die. And then Gamma gets killed and Beta's like, where are the rest? And he wants to kill them all. And, Emperor Palpatine wiped them out, all of them. I feel like they could have done something like that. So anyway, this was a long review, but I just needed to get my feelings. I just need to get them from here. Here's my chest. I needed to get them off my chest. So I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Let me know if you felt similar. I really dove into this review, and I'm thinking maybe about splitting it up. Because it's going to make this video really long. I already have to cut it because YouTube really goes after me with the copyright stuff especially when I have the episode in the corner here. I mean, I've been dealing with that since friggin' season 6 when I started doing these full episode reactions with the episode in the corner. So, no problem. I just got to micromanage it better. So. But I mean, this review is lengthy, so I feel like I can maybe divvy it up. So if you see this as an individual video, don't be surprised. Okay, all right. Next week's episode is going to be fun too because I have a lot of theories about Michonne and what her fate. This is like the final. This is it. This is where we get to make our big Michonne predictions about what's going to happen to her and her future in the show, and maybe I'll do some reminiscing of some of her great character moments, and a little bit of a change of pace. But again, that's what makes a good season. You don't want the same thing episode after episode, and we're getting a shit ton of diversity. So, I mean, guys, season's going to be over before you know it, so enjoy all of this. It's been fun. So, all right. Peace out. See you guys later. Peace.